A show of hands. How many here have filled in an online form? Tick that box, I agree, without reading the T's and C's. You're not alone. We all share our personal information without really knowing what is going to happen to it. Hi, I'm Brent. Our team plans on turning this around, giving you back who has your information, providing you with what T's and C's you actually signed off in the first place. Meet Alex. Like most New Zealanders, she's ticked that box many times. After all, she needs many services. She's shared her personal information. She can't really remember which agency or service provider has her personal information or what. And it doesn't really matter most of the time until something goes wrong. It might be yet another major data breach in the news, or worse, Alex might find her own personal information has been stolen. The number of New Zealanders who advise that their information has been hacked or used without their permission is surprising. It's 25%. That's 1 in every 4 of you here. At that time, Alex, like all New Zealanders, well, she does care about her personal information. She has questions. She wants answers. She seeks assurance. Over the past 3 months, we've had the privilege of meeting New Zealanders like Alex, listening to experts in the public and private sector, and reviewing detailed research. New Zealanders want to know who has their personal information and what it is being used for. But it is too difficult to remember who provided what services in the first place. They've lost control. They're in the dark. But it doesn't have to be this way. Introducing My Info, My Way. Starting with government agencies, our solution will provide New Zealanders like Alex with the information she needs to gain the reassurance she seeks. So how does it work? After Alex has registered, she receives a personalised dashboard from government agencies. Which ones have her information? What were the T's and C's she would have signed? Which information she can change? What of her information has been shared with other government agencies? And why? All this is completely doable. Many government agencies now have the necessary integration technology already in place. Most of those services are actually already available to the public now, but just in a very ad hoc manner. My Info, My Way provides the simple, standardized approach for Alex to be able to access the information when she wants to give her the transparency she needs. After that, what's stopping building control into this? Imagine if Alex, when her mobile changes or her address changes, could just tick a box and advise all agencies at the same time. We've checked this prototype with New Zealanders. We get very positive feedback. Equally, they say they are ready for such a service and believe government should take a lead. Such transparency and control is a global trend. Tools like My Info, My Way are emerging overseas. It's driven by, what is it driven by, guys? It's driven by regulations in the privacy side of things and also innovation. The public and private sector in New Zealand are working on such things now and sharing insights. In government, with such a leap, we focus on one use case first, prove it, and then build and mature over time. I'm delighted to advise today, Ministry of Health are providing that use case. We'll be focusing on immunisation data and allergy information. Think of the next measles outbreak or something equivalent. An app will be made available To Alex, the parent, she can share her little Johnny's immunisation record with his school. When he changes school, all that personal information about his peanut allergy can be shared quickly to the next school, all without the boring old paperwork. Importantly, the learning we will get out of this real-life example builds a pattern and learning for transparency, control, and delegation. We can then apply that to multiple government services. Isn't that exciting to be able to build from there? Capping that off, New Zealanders tell us, give them some transparency and even a smidgen of control, and their level of trust raises. Increased trust. Don't we all need that, be it government or private sector? Finally, I'd like to introduce my awesome teammates, Holly and Matt, and our fantastic advisory board from across government agencies. We've also been well supported by the wider digital identity community. So that's us. My info, my way. We'll be out the back later. Got any questions? Come and see us. Thank you very much.